How would you like to pay off all your debt, mortgage, credit cards, student, auto, personal, and business loans in as little as 5 to 7 years? Pay a fraction of the interest owed. Know the exact date you'll be debt free. No extra payments, no refinancing, no change to your budget or your lifestyle. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I paid $1.2 million of debt in 7 years and 3 months. I had two houses, two cars, and $150,000 in credit card charges, mostly from buying expensive watches and wine in duty-free shops. I started May 3rd, 2010, and I was debt-free on August 17th, 2017. I call it the Financial Literacy app. It's a digital, interactive financial GPS, an Ernst & Young award-winning solution that has already saved Americans over $2 billion in interest. Over 170 million Americans are in debt. American household debt is over $13 trillion. The wealth gap in the United States is threatening Americans' aspirations for social advancement and equal opportunity. The problem is across all spectrums. Generation Z, millennials, Gen Xers, baby boomers, minorities, women, and retirees. Why are so many people in debt? Is it a lack of financial education? Is it our consumer-based society? Come on, let's be honest. It's financial illiteracy, bad spending habits, poor financial management, irresponsible investing practices, and shaky financial judgment. People buy products and services they don't need with money they don't have to impress people they don't know. And the financial cost is high. They're burdened by debt, paying extra interest, can't get ahead, no equity, no savings, no wealth. Now add bad economic conditions, money lost in 401ks, volatile home prices. This adds up to high anxiety, increased stress, lost sleep, health problems, frustration, relationship issues, and little time for family. You're not in control of your life if you're drowning in debt. Hi, I'm Ron Harris, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you how I and thousands of middle-class Americans have become debt-free in as little as 5 years. I'm going to show you a proven system the banks use but will never teach. I'm also going to share with you how I learned about the Financial Literacy app. Two things the app teaches you about mortgages. 8 characteristics of the financially literate. And the 5-module solution that levels the financial literacy playing field for middle-class Americans. I learned about the app while hanging with clients and associates in Las Vegas, April 2010. We had an ongoing debate after Mike, a client, said he'd paid off his mortgage 22 years early without making extra mortgage payments or refinancing. The conversation stuck in my mind, so I called Mike 2 weeks later. He introduced me to the system, and I got started right away. On Christmas Day 2010, I showed my family that I had reduced my interest by $213,221 in just 8 months. My sister, who branded me the debt whisperer, owed $597,384. She had 20 years left on her mortgage, and she was debt-free 5 years later in December of 2015. My brother owed $783,929. He had 16 years left on his mortgage, and he became debt-free in 8.5 years, May 2019. Now I've helped over 300 middle-class Americans by putting them on the path to zero debt. The first thing the app teaches you about mortgages. A 30-year mortgage is a windfall for your bank. Mortgages are closed-end loans that cannot be modified by the borrower. Credit cards and lines of credit are open-end loans. You take the amount you currently need, and as you pay it back, those funds become available to you again. The lesson here is open-end loans can mathematically defeat closed-end loans. The second thing the app teaches you about mortgages. There's a 50% tip on your 3% APR mortgage. People think a 3% mortgage is better than a 3.5% mortgage. But how much better is it really? The tip, the total interest percentage, and the annual percentage rate, the APR, are ways to estimate mortgage costs. The banks, however, use the APR, not the 50% tip, because 3% sounds better. The lesson here is the tip can be reduced by up to 80% if you know the math. Here's an example of a $500,000 fully amortized 30-year mortgage at 3% APR. Notice the total interest paid is $258,887.20. The total interest paid as a percentage of principal is 51.777%. 8 characteristics of the financially literate. They prioritize earning over saving. They live within their means. Their money works for them. They're ready to change and grow. They prefer wealth over consumption. They're not afraid of aiming high. They understand how to use debt, and they use the time value of money. Okay, let's talk about the 5-module solution that levels the financial literacy playing field for middle-class Americans. Module 1, The Advisor, Digital Financial GPS, creates a customized route from your current financial position to debt freedom, provides an interactive roadmap to zero interest. Module 2, The Fitness Trainer, Digital Financial Bookkeeper, prioritizes your costliest debt, monitors and manages your cash flow, keeps you living within your means. Module 3, The Fortune Teller, Digital Financial Foresight, provides digital research, planning, and forecasting, illustrates cash flow, interest, and debt scenarios, calculates the exact date you'll be debt-free. Module 4, The Accountant, Digital True Cost Calculator, provides the true cost of every financial action, shows the best method to pay each kind of debt. Module 5, The Brain, Digital Mathematical Algorithm, mathematically eliminates debt, strategically moves money into the right accounts at the right time, integrates 4 money-saving principles: interest accumulation, interest float, interest cancellation, and strategic payoff. The Financial Literacy app is the ultimate financial software as a service. The app is a personal, interactive, AI-driven financial advisor. The system delivers financial intelligence in real time 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It also levels the financial literacy playing field for middle-class Americans. There are typically three types of people I can help with this solution. The first are people burdened by debt and interest. The second are people who want to gain and leverage equity. The third are people who are ready to start accumulating wealth. I want to be clear about what this solution is not. It's not a biweekly payment program or refinance. It will not increase your monthly budget. It's not a mortgage modification. There is no alteration to your current mortgage, and this is not a debt consolidation program. Throughout the entire process, your privacy is respected. I need no bank information, no credit score, no social security number, no personal information, and no account numbers. Now that you know it's possible for the average American to become debt-free, how will you respond? Some people have become so accustomed to being in debt that they continue to hold on to it. They use excuses. They think this solution is too good to be true. Or their friends tell them it's not possible. Maybe they find some negative testimonial on the internet. They continue to procrastinate and they pay interest for another 25 to 30 years. And then there's those who think they can do it on their own. So you develop an Excel debt spreadsheet system. You talk to your accountant to get his opinion. You search for open source applications. You try to piece it together. It doesn't work. And you end up spending another 6 months of interest before finally relenting. And finally, there are those who get started right away with a proven solution. You book your personal debt-free session with me. You receive a customized debt savings analysis. You learn the exact date you will be debt-free. You're amazed at how much money you save. And finally, you show your friends the new house you're buying. Right now, I'm expanding into urban areas across the U.S. My new digital platform is allowing me to increase my weekly caseload. Because of demand, however, I will have to be selective with the clients I help. Whether selected or not, you will receive some insanely valuable insights about debt and interest. In fact, you may be one of the first to see the new version 6.0. The first step is to complete a questionnaire as prerequisite for a private debt-free session with me. I need to see two things. One, if I can apply my solution to your situation and help you get the results you want. Two, I need to see if you're ready to step up, commit, and take the action required to generate massive debt reduction results. Once you've completed the questionnaire, click the link and you'll be taken to my calendar. You'll be able to schedule time with me to conduct your debt-free analysis. This is where I figure out where you are now and how soon I can get you to debt-free, or if you're one of the people I'm unable to help. Either way, I guarantee this will be the most valuable 30 minutes you invest in yourself this entire year. So click the link at the end of this video and let's get started.